Good morning, YouTube community. Thank you for clicking, whoever clicked on this video to check it out. I'm going to start trying to keep my videos a little shorter. Not like 10, 11-minute videos. I know people's interest, after 3 or 4 or 5 minutes, people like, got better things. I understand, we got more time, things to do in life than sit here and listen to a video about some kind of making beats. Anyway, so in this video, I've been using, if you look at some of my previous videos, I've been using MPC Essentials a lot to just do my basic drum patterns. And then I go over into, Ableton Live non-Lite, and using my AKAI MPK Mini 2, a nice little MIDI controller here that I really like. I have a few of them, but this is one of my favorite, along with the AKAI MPK LPK 25, the little small black one. I like that one. I also have the Innovation Launch Key 25, and then I have the M Audio 49 key. So I like the M Audio, the longer key, the longer MIDI controller. And being I got big fingers, it's easy for me to play. It's more like an actual piano. And I'm even thinking about in future videos bringing out my old Casio keyboard, my big thing. I bought this thing like in 2004, but it's still a nice keyboard, Casio keyboard, and it records some audio clips in the keys, because the keys are going to be more authentic. It has some nice brass sounds, string sounds on it, and bass sounds, etc. And then start doing that and start add more like live guitar, bass stuff. But this is a little beat I did yesterday. And so, of course, the MPC Essentials, if any beat makers have probably used this, I'm sure a lot of you have. You build stuff in sequences. They're not really tracks, but like sequences. So, so far I've got 6 sequences. So the first sequence I just used made a quick drum pattern with, I think it was just elements of UK dance, and just did some samples, hi-hat. So this sounds like this. This is real simple drum pattern. Okay, and then sequence 2, you notice I have the wonk bass, and the wonk bass I did on, matter of fact, I'll show you an example of what the wonk bass sounds like. I've been going to it pretty a lot recently because I like the sound of it. It's a little different sound than the the 808 sound bass. I'll just drag it over here and okay. Let me go down on the octave. So I did 2 bass lines. I think the first one you hear it was in this octave here. So you can hear that this is the this sequence. It should have this bass line in it that I just played. So here it goes. All right, so, and then the second, that's sequence 2, and then in sequence 3, I did a grand piano piece. Used the grand piano. Where are we at? I did the grand piano here in Ableton in the instrument rack on the piano and keys. I think it was the grand piano here. I'll just play that, bring that up there in that MIDI slot. Takes a little time to load. Okay. Yeah. It's not a haka. So that's the grand piano sound I used in that, and for sequence 3. So we'll go back to sequence 3 and let you listen to that piece. The grand piano. And the only thing I really did, the only thing I do is I'll just go in and record 4-bar loops, a 4-bar loop. You know, just with actually that beat was at 165 by default. You know, Ableton is in 120 like most of the other DAWs. Always default BPM is 120. But so I did that grand piano sound. So that was sequence 4, and then sequence 5. I think I got some dogs barking out behind my house here, so that picks up on audio. I apologize. It's okay. Okay. Sequence 4 was, I think I added, another underlying wonk bass, a deeper wonk bass. So the only thing I did for sequence 4 was, if I just solo that for you. Wait. Yeah, solo that. Okay. And I didn't come up on the volume too much because it'll start peaking. Just kind of underlying. Okay, so that's basically the same line up there, the other octave, the higher octave wonk bass I just showed you. So it goes like this. Gives it a little more, give the higher bass octave a little more foundation. Okay, and then my next piece in sequence 5 was from Ableton. I think it's called the M-Tron keys. Let me go find that. M-Tron. Where's it at? M-Tron. Wait, what was it? Was it? I can't forget. Was that a M-Tron? Was that pad? M-Tron. I cannot remember exactly what was that. Oh, M-Tron strings. It was a string. So it was that sound right there. So basically, I just did the M-Tron strings and just did the chord, something like. It'll come up an octave. Something like that, you know, so you can hear the M-Tron. The M-Tron's good. Another 4-bar loop I did with that. So that would be, yeah, sequence 5, so you should hear that in there. Okay. And then sequence 6 was Bright Marimba sound, which is also I did in Ableton. And let me see here, that Bright Marimba. I think that one was here under mallets, under instrument rack, under mallets. And that one's kind of, I did that one to kind of like a little, I pitched it up an octave and then put a little more reverb or something on it. Just gave it a little more spacey sound. So it sounded like this. Yeah. Okay. So, and then of course in MPC Essentials, so once you get all your sequences together, you can go over into this arrangement panel here, and you can just drop, here's all your sequence 1, I don't have them renamed, sequence 1 through I did 6, and I just drop them in like, okay, so you just drop them in like sequence 1, sequence 2 twice, then I add your sequence 3, which I've showed you 2 times, and then sequence 4 a couple of times, and then sequence 5, and so I just put it all together, and it builds up like this. Grand piano. There's the other wonk bass, lower octave. M-Tron strings. Wait, I forgot to, hold up, I forgot to put 6 in there. So let me just drop 6 in there. 6. Yep. So right there, that's almost, you know, that's almost a half of a composition as far as the beat range. So just play it back one more time. That's it. So I mean, that's the, you know. So you can also play around these. Like I can come back in and just drop sequence 1 back after that sequence 6, and just come back with the, you know, drum pattern, and then instead of doing double up, I can just go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all the way up into it, and you know, like however you want to put it together, your arrangement. But I'm saying, you know, with MPC Essentials and then Ableton, you know, just doing. And I said, this is the 8-track version of Ableton. This is the, you know, this is what you get with, like if you buy any Novation products, or I think Novation MIDI controllers or something like that, you usually get the Ableton, you know, free software with it, which is the 8-track. You want the biggest producer version, of course, that's pretty expensive. I think, I don't know, $800 or something like that. But again, thank you so much for clicking on. I just want to show them a beat. Again, I said I'm gonna have some more. Not tutorials, but just what I'm doing. I don't really teach anyone anything, because I know a lot of people do, you know, in the YouTube and producer community, way more experienced and you know, at a level that I'm not even touched yet. But if again you like the channel, please click on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell so you know whenever I drop another video. And say God bless, and always remember, man. God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son. Whoever should believe in Him should never perish but have eternal life. So peace. Have a blessed day, man. I'm out. Peace.